Dum, 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 dum. And it looks like the light is green, the trap is clean, because the pod track's moving up and down. Streamlabs is moving side to side. Oh, and the handsomeness just keeps coming through. It is, where are we at here? See, when it's a Mac, I look up there. When it's a PC, I look down here. It's a little bit after 6 o'clock Los Angeles time. Gen X Talks live stream. And it's not really a podcast, is it? I don't know. It's a neighborhood show. Welcome to the neighborhood show. A little bit after 6 o'clock on February 27th. It's a different show. What is a neighborhood show? Well, some of you already know what a neighborhood show is. Do you know how some of you already knew? Because you're members. Yeah. We posted it on YouTube membership area. We posted it on the General's Lunchbox. If you're on Facebook and you're part of the General's Lunchbox, yeah, there's an actual page called the General's Lunchbox. It costs $1. But we went into great detail on what's going on. Patreon's the same way. And we showed everybody what it is we're doing. Yes, I'm going to explain it. But before we do anything, we have to drink. We have to drink. Some sort of alcohol has to be gotten there. I'm sneaking some stuff in sideways. But for you guys, what we have to do is start with the typical drink. Raise your glass. If you guys, it's time to draw the drapes, time to pull the curtains down, turn out the lights, or at least dim the lights, put the cat out, let the dog in. Cats don't seem to like the program. Dogs love the program. Put an adult beverage in each hand and sit back in your favorite easy chair. I'm going to drink and lie. You're going to drink and believe my lies. There's many a slip between a cup and a lip, but strange things are afoot at the Circle K, my fine feathered friends, and it's time to explore each and every one of them. Now, here's where I drink, and Gen X Mom begins to speak.
Well, I have a couple things. Staff is reporting that Rumble is not up and Facebook Personal is not up at the moment.
Hold on. Facebook Personal, that might be on me. Stand by, good citizens. People of the good ship, hear me speak. People of the good ship, hear me speak. I can't do anything about Rumble. I did Rumble correctly. I did it absolutely 100%.
It's Rumble. Rumble doesn't like
It's Rumble because Josh Maddox will attest to the fact that I take Rumble seriously. I'm not Briggs. I don't just go, it fucking didn't work. Next week, didn't work. Next week, did. I put it in exactly. I even do it 2 times if I'm not sure. I did it correctly. I don't know what's going on with Rumble. Dr. Shadowlight, maybe Rumble just doesn't like representation of the Banana Sauce Union.
Oh.
Perhaps it's you that is casting a dark shadow across the land. Have you ever thought of that, sir? Has that thought occurred to you, sir? No, it hasn't, has it? All right.
We have 2 birthdays to celebrate tonight. 2 of our Bottom of the Glass Nation members on YouTube.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
They both celebrated yesterday. Okay. One was Sahara H.
Oh, Danny H's wife.
She turned the big 5-0 yesterday.
No, see, that's not true.
Well, on record, on her birth certificate.
First of all, she's the better half. You could never say Danny H again, and we'd be just fine with Sahara H the whole time.
Okay.
We could be Sahara H and Sahara H Part B, and I'd know who you're talking about, and I'd be just fine with that.
Okay.
No more Invisa-hoochie, goddammit. And but I've seen Sahara in person.
Yes.
So now we're not friends anymore. She's going to lie.
Wow.
If she's going to lie, because there's no way she's 50. Maybe 43 tops. I've seen her in person.
That's very nice. Yes, we both have.
Okay, well, there's no reason to lie. You could have just said you're 43. You don't got to lie and try to be, more mature than you are. That's bullshit. Don't do that kind of shit.
All right, and our very own John Jensen. Big old John Jensen.
I wished him a happy birthday on his Facebook page the other day.
Very nice. But we want to announce it to everybody that he celebrated a birthday yesterday. So that was very cool.
Very
Two people celebrated.
Now, John Jensen, I've met him in person.
Yes, we both have.
I'm going to say 93.
Bite your tongue.
102. I don't know.
Rude.
Well, he's got a lot of stories, man.
I see an email in your future.
You can't get as many stories as John Jensen has without putting some rubber to the road. He's got some miles on him, so I'm just saying. I'm just being friendly. We're just talking out loud. What do I know?
All right.
So
is anybody calling the phone? Or are you going to explain how this works?
Okay, so let me explain how the neighborhood show thing works. This is just an open line Friday. I really don't have, I got maybe a couple pictures, a couple things to talk about. It's an open line deal. Which
we don't know what we're going to get.
Right. We're taking questions. So what happens, this is like the Kids Jukebox show. You guys can ask questions on the platforms, and the moderators on TikTok, on YouTube, on Facebook, they'll copy and paste some cool questions in the sheets. And my wife, who is to my left, you're right, she'll read the questions and I'll answer them. Now, if If anybody donates stars on Facebook, their question goes to the front. If anybody donates a super chat on YouTube, their question bumps to the front. Now, the big one is PayPal. If you donate on PayPal, it's pinned to the top of the link here. I'm not even sure if Sammy Joe's over there in Facebook. I think she tells me that she is, but she's not really
She's
over
there.
You don't know that.
Yeah, she is.
No, you don't know.
I do know.
I think a lot of times she goes, oh, I was there. I missed the first 3 minutes, but it's really like the first 30 minutes. I bet if I go back and watch the chat, she's sleeping. She wakes up late. She's smoking a J on the front porch. Anyway, if you're on Facebook and you donate stars, you go to the front of the line. YouTube, same thing with Super Chats. However, if you got the PayPal link, I will call you. You just donate in the PayPal. You put like $10 in and just put your name in there. My name's Bob, or your screen name. Doesn't have to be your full name, just your screen name. I'm Dr. Shadowlight, and here's my $10. And here's the last four of my, and I'll give you the phone number. We'll call you. You give us the whole phone number, we'll call you back, or you can text. I'll put the line up there. You can text the line and we'll call you. That's how that works. So you can actually go live with us. This is going to be a clusterfuck and a fumble mess. I don't expect it to really work this time. We're all trying to figure it out. But
we're just going to go with it.
But after it gets going and people understand it, then it may catch on. But for the first few shows, people aren't going to get, well, what do I do? I PayPal.
We have a $10 PayPal already. Do you want to give it a shot?
Oh, well, yeah, that's what we're here. I just got through telling everybody, I'm not going to say no after I give.
You got to put the phone number up, and
story.
This person needs to text.
All right. So
I think that's how you're doing it, right?
Well, did they give you the last four of their phone number?
They did not.
Well, then how are we going to know who we're fucking talking to?
I don't know.
Now, see, that's why the instructions on the website say, put the last four of your phone number in, so when you text me, I can see the last four. Otherwise, you're going to say, well, I'm Bob, and I'm going to text you. 10 people are going to pretend they're you. 10 people are going to text in going, I'm Bob, I want to talk. They're going to pretend they're you, and they're going to steal your spot because you didn't put your phone number in, or the last four of your phone number.
Sammy Joe says, I pinned PayPal on Facebook, old man.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Boy, you sounded like her, too. You sounded just like her.
I totally channeled Sammy Joe.
All right. So let me go find it. Let me go down to find, go find the deal there. Let me find the deal there. Photos.
Come on.
It's a webcams, jars, retro. Why can't I find it? Where's the phone number? Where's the phone number? Okay.
That looks like a really nice neighborhood street that you got us on.
Well, thank you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Isn't that
nice?
That's a good one. See, I did do good. I always move us to the nicest places.
Thank you. The nicest neighborhoods.
I do.
We're moving up in the world.
Do a good thing like that.
I appreciate it. I like the trees on the side of the road there.
All right, so let's see if I can do this.
Kind of makes me nervous there's no cars parked in the street, but
I asked them to move them for the show. Okay, so there's the phone number, and I can turn that off and on. But when you text the phone, if you text us and say, hey, I was the one with the $10 donation, how do I know? You didn't put your fucking your 4 digits in there, so who knows? Okay, so now let's just try this out. Someone donated $10 on PayPal, right?
Yes.
How do I contact them?
I don't know.
How do I want to speak to that person. What do I do?
I don't know.
Yeah, good. See how this is working out?
I'm just telling you what happened. That's all. Maybe they did text the phone. How do you know?
But we won't know. How am I? 3 people are going to say
Okay, while we're there, Danny H says, is reverse cowgirl really just doggy style if you're in outer space?
We had to go to outer space sex. That's where we're starting this conversation.
That's where you put it.
This is why I told you not to talk to Danny H. Not that Sahara would be much different. She may go, yeah, that's a good question.
Okay, the $10 was Graham Gordon.
Well, then Graham should have said, hey, my name's Graham. The last 4 of my phone number is this.
You have it in the phone number.
See, you're missing. I'm educating everybody else.
I get it.
Okay, so
you're not going to answer the question of reverse cowgirl.
Okay.
Is that really hurting your brain?
No, it's not, because the dude's still laying down. So it's not.
Okay, problem solved.
Yeah, you're just fucking up at that point.
Okay.
Literally. All right. So now, whoever called in, whoever donated that $10 in PayPal, let's go ahead and text the number on your screen. Make sure you include your first name, and I'll call you. You with me? Good. Glad you're coming along with me.
Okay. Wow.
Okay.
That was a long walk off a short pier,
you know what?
man.
It's Graham. He's Canadian. I don't expect him.
I know.
All right, so waiting for PayPal. If you donated on PayPal, what's another one here? While I'm waiting for this to happen,
the blind Onie, $1.99.
Yeah.
Do you want a perfected blind joke. I think that's what he wrote.
Do I want a perfected blind joke? Sure, I'll take a perfected blind. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but yeah, I'll try that.
Okay, well, we're game. I guess so.
What is a perfected blind joke?
Sweets is in the house. She wants to know, is Cali Cat the $2 hoe on YouTube tonight?
Cali Cat is still the $2 hoa. That is correct.
Wow.
All right, so let's
There we
see.
go.
Did I get a message?
Wow.
I got a message that says, this is your Facebook code. Don't share it. So someone's trying to get into our
Sean
Facebook.
MacArthur on Facebook has donated 200 stars. It says, General, here's 200 stars for the alcohol fund and Mama X, whatever you want. Enjoy yourself. Life's short.
Thank
Live it
you
to
very
the
much.
fullest.
Appreciate that.
Thank you so much, Sean MacArthur.
You know what? We had a good podcast today. It was a lot of fun.
We did.
The only part was in the beginning you were mad.
I was mad.
Yeah, and the title.
It was not a compliment. We're going back there.
We're going back to, and that is the title of the podcast. It's going to drop tomorrow. The title of the podcast is Dad Says Mom is a 10, comma, at Walmart. And you should be thankful you're a 10 everywhere. You should be, you know what? It's if we're out in the middle of the desert and I look around and you're the only one there and I go, you're the hottest girl here. You'd get mad because you're the only one there. But the statement is still true. You're the hottest girl there.
All right. Well,
you see,
okay.
I'm just letting you guys know. All right.
Cali Cat is super excited that she's the hoe of the week because she was the hoe on Tuesday.
That's right. She's going to be, if we do one more day, she hits the trifecta. Okay. So somebody donated $10 on PayPal and they wrote their last 4 digits of their phone number on PayPal. They called the number and verified it here. Now we can talk to these fucking Canadians, man.
Oh, now
Canadians.
we can find out what's really going on in
Yeah, let's talk right now. Now,
Canada.
$10 doesn't buy you forever, but it buys you some time. How come this isn't going here? Come on, Bluetooth.
Come on, man.
Bluetooth.
Welcome aboard.
Bluetooth. Is it going?
Danny H is a member for 22 months on YouTube tonight. Congratulations, Danny.
We're not talking Danny H. No Danny H. All right. Let's see here.
Come on, man. Broadcast professional at work.
Well,
here.
this, for some reason, because we had trouble with this phone in the beginning, remember? So I'm going to try to call him back here and see if this works.
Wow.
It should go right here.
Wow.
There it goes. Now I got it.
He called
Okay.
this morning.
Yeah, he did. He called during the podcast. He was trying to pull a shy. She's like, I'll just call in.
Now I'm just going to call. Now he's not going to answer the phone.
Now he's not answered his phone.
Hello.
There he goes.
Oh, there we are.
Hey, it's our favorite Canadian smuggler over there. How's it going, Graham?
Good. How are you doing?
Well, I'm all right. Why the hell did you call during the podcast today?
Because why not? I saw you on the video, and I'm like, oh man, does he have his phone on? Is he a professional broadcaster?
He was.
Does he have his phone on.
We did.
I also knew how to hit no. I could hit the no button. You know who started that was Shiloh. Shiloh's the other day said, I can't. Gumby, I'm going to call him. I'm calling him. We weren't even doing phone calls, and Shiloh goes, pick up the goddamn phone. We got to talk. So Graham's like, what the fuck? I'll try it during a podcast because he was listening
There
on
you
the
go.
KGXT
And
radio.
the phone just happened to be buzzing.
I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, oh my God, he's calling. No. All right. What's on your mind? You got a live. Go ahead.
I will definitely have to block my number. I'm going to block my number for the next one.
All right. So you paid the $10 on PayPal. You have my undivided attention. Any topics available? Graham, what's on your mind?
All right. Well, I'll try and give you a little bit of a sort of a life experience kind of thing here.
All right.
Because I know that you've raised more than a baseball team.
Yeah.
And we're a little bit younger than you. My wife and I are a little bit younger than you guys. We have a daughter who's in grade 11, and we're not sure, and she's not sure kind of the direction that she's going. And then, of course, we have 2 younger kids after that. But she's our first one that's hopefully going out the door.
Right.
Not like out the door and then boomerang back like somebody else we know.
And they do. Go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wouldn't feel bad. Like, if they're in trouble, definitely come back. Absolutely. We're always going to be there for them.
Right.
But I want to see the most success from her. So, like, how, and as she does leave, this is like, how do you how were you with encouraging your kids to go and be adults? And second part, how do you still be relevant as people after you've got everybody out the door?
Well, that's a really good question.
That's very good, yeah.
The first part of that is, how do you deal with kids leaving? What do you say? What do you do? We've had kids that snuck out of here.
Yeah.
They packed up their stuff.
We've had the gambit of everything.
Yeah, well, they've packed up in the middle of the night and left. And I said, and as soon as I found it the next morning, I'm like, don't come back.
Yeah.
Don't you fucking come back, because you're leaving on bad terms.
And there wasn't there wasn't a problem between us.
They wanted to leave, and I said, no, you're not ready, and you're not quite 18 yet. They were, one of our daughters was 17, and it strained our relationship for over a year and a half. And I said, don't come back. I said, you snuck out of here with your boyfriend in the middle of the night. She ended up marrying him, and it's a great family right now, but that was not the way you leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so I told her, I said, you leave like that? Don't fucking come back. Don't call me when you need me, because you just left. Now, there's other kids that have followed every piece of advice. They've done everything we've suggested.
Right.
And on their way out the door, I'm trying to keep them. I'm saying, yeah, you can go. I love you, but I don't want you to. I know this is right, but if you ever need me, you call me and I'll be there. And what's good about this with other kids in the family is they watched how I treated them. Mm-hmm. So other kids went, did you see what he did to that sister? Dad was pissed.
Yeah.
She's not coming back. Dad's done with her. Did you see what happened over here with this brother? He loves this guy. Dad's giving him money. Dad's giving him gas money. Dad's letting him borrow the truck. Dad said, anything you need, I'll be there. Not only is it solid when you're teaching them this is the proper way to conduct yourself. Right. You don't sneak out. Not only is that good to build the relationship and holding them accountable. If they're fucking it up, say, you're gonna wish you didn't do this. And they came back. My daughter came back. Oh, Dad, I left in the middle of the night, and I should have. And I said, yeah, is there a point to your story? Because I'm missing TV right now. I'm watching Star Trek. Well, Dad, you don't understand. No, you don't understand. I told you not to do this. You did it anyway. Go fucking figure it out on your own. Click. You put some fear in them, and then they start going. Now, she wasn't on the side of the road with some guy holding a gun to her head, obviously. She was just she just got in over her head on some stuff with her boyfriend and where they were living and trying to figure stuff.
We have to remember that Graham and his wife, this is their first child. They've never done this before. No. They're, you're jumping shit.
I know, but he's asking those questions, so I'm trying to address them. But if they're leaving good, you do everything you can. If they're leaving bad, you go, well, you fucked up. Now you're going to wish, because every kid, good or bad, they always need to come back for a minute. Even if it's just one night or just for lunch or just for dinner, they need to reconnect. They will come back right away. Maybe not to stay, but they got to. And when you take that away from them, that hurts.
How many of your kids have been prodigals? So, leaving on bad terms, but then coming back.
We had 1, 2, 3 left on bad terms, and one of them I never let come back. Ever.
That could be a whole podcast.
That could be 3 podcasts on that one. The daughter I'm referring to right now, she snuck. It damaged our relationship for about a year and a half. And she paid a pretty heavy toll, like, holy shit, I should not have done that. But guess what? There was 5 other kids younger than her, and they all learned a very valuable lesson with that.
Yeah.
It helped shape them, so that turned out to be a good lesson for everybody.
Yeah. Is she starting to talk about it, your daughter? About leaving home? Is that why this is being brought up? Is she talking about, I'm turning 18,
Well, I mean, so she's got another year. She's junior for the American audience.
Yeah.
She's junior this year. She's going to be senior next year. And she's not positive what direction she wants to go in. I mean, you look at the cost of school and, what programs are going to get her a job kind of thing. And it's tough to really decide. I mean, you start using words and phrases like, listen, don't get squirrely and just run out of here. If you talk to us, if you communicate with us, if we work things out, you don't have to follow every piece of advice we give you,
but just don't defiantly sneak out in the middle of the night. Let's talk about stuff. If you leave on good terms, we're here for you. But you're going to need us. So I suggest don't bite the hand that feeds you just because you're getting anxious. If you're worried, let's talk.
I've also told the kids that I said, I think you should always give college a try, even if it's one class, because you don't want to grow up and go, man, I wish I would have gone. I always offer the kids, maybe you don't want to go full time, but you should at least try it because college is a whole nother level of schooling compared to like high school. And
okay,
stuff,
listen, I know you like Graham Gordon. How long are you going to let him talk for $10, man?
I don't know, man.
That's $10 fucking dollars. You're going to have him do a whole show for $10? God damn it, woman. I swear to Christ almighty.
Unbelievable. How rude.
All right, Graham, I hope that helps you out with your question. We'll make room for some more, and then we'll talk again soon, my friend. Thank you.
Well, I just quickly, who's going to win the Stanley Cup?
Who?
What's a Stanley Cup?
Oh, my God.
Stanley Cup. Is that like a new is that a Starbucks drink that you buy?
Cup. The Stanley Cup.
Look, man,
Stanley Cup.
I got to be honest, I don't even know who Stanley is, so
oh my God.
I'm a little lost.
Whatever. You got the you cheer for the LA Kings.
Who's the LA Kings? I'm just kidding.
I think he's talking about hockey.
Oh, hockey.
Look, in Southern California, it's coming up on March and April. All the ice is melting.
It's baseball season.
We don't have, we
don't understand. It's the Dodger season.
There's no ice anymore. It's all melting. All right, Graham, we'll catch you soon, my friend.
Okay. Bye, Graham.
All right, so there we go.
I have some questions while we're waiting.
You see how that works. If you want to talk, you go to the PayPal link at the top and you pay like the $10, or if you want to get bumped to the front of the line, pay more. We'll talk more and we'll talk longer. That's how this works. We're learning how this goes today. All right, so what do you got? What's your question?
Joe Lamb on Facebook, where are you? You're out in California. Where are we in California? I didn't know that. If so, how do you deal with them dumb-ass liberals?
Yeah, it's tough.
Thankfully, where we live, there aren't that many.
Not very much of California is liberal, believe it or not. If you're looking at a map of square miles, there's just big cities, Los Angeles, San Diego, San Francisco, Sacramento. But most of the state, square miles, is conservative. It is Republican, full of common sense. So we're in a county. We're in Kern County, which is a little bit like the Old West, if you want to know the truth. They do a lot of things. We had our sheriff out here said one time, he goes, if someone breaks into your house, shoot them and kill them. It's cheaper on the county to just put them in the morgue and in the ground than it is to put them in the prison system for the rest of their life. That's a true statement. He said that. Mm-hmm. He's like, holy shit. And so you get a lot of cops that act that way. They just don't want to tolerate crime at all.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like the Old West out here. But we're still leaving just because I'm almost at a point where I can't breathe in the state. And I love my state of California. It's
just so it's getting so overpopulated.
Well, I just don't like how the state is being run. It really hurts my feelings. So
I agree.
Hope that answers your question there.
All right.
If you have questions on the platforms, you can ask. The mods can copy and paste it. If you donate stars on Facebook, you move up. If you donate super chats on YouTube, you move up. But if you want a phone call, it's the PayPal link. All right, what else you got?
All right, Danny H for $2 said, at least my question wasn't political. The one about the sexual position of I
don't know. Politics is all about getting fucked too, so maybe it is. Maybe you disguised it.
Spot and Stocky $4.99 on YouTube. What's the project car under the tarp? The project car is my car.
The project car is a 2002 convertible BMW stick transmission that I got a small block Chevy that I want to put under the hood and connect it to that 4-speed. And that's the project for me. I want to see if I can do that.
I love that car.
I know.
It's so much fun.
It does run. It starts up and runs. It just needs the muffler connected.
BIM, B-I-M, BIM. On TikTok, do you ever get to Wisconsin?
I don't think I've ever been to. I've probably been to Wisconsin once. Wisconsin. I drove Wisconsin. We don't typically. Right now, we spent a ton of money on the Vegas thing for the meet and greet for everybody, and then our move to Nevada. We're moving up into the Reno area of Nevada. That's going to take a lot of time and energy. So we won't be doing anything abroad across the states as far as meet and greets or shows or anything, probably until maybe next spring, a year from now, maybe we'll be doing some stuff. If we can siphon some money aside from, we rented a place in Minden, Nevada, so we can build on our property in Dayton, Nevada, and that's just going to take time and money. But we're not going to miss a show. We're still going to be here. So this is gas money. This is gas money to move. So when you guys are just sitting here asking questions, put in a fucking couple $, because I need some gas money to move. Seriously, that's what I will whore myself out for questions. Where's Christina Dvorak when you need her?
The blind Onie says, what is the scariest thing you can read in Braille?
What's the scariest thing you can read in Braille?
I know the answer because it's right here.
Oh, there's an answer.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. What's the answer?
Do not touch.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Danny H. I can drive stick. I love driving a stick transmission. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I can drive stick, can't I?
Are we still talking about a car?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. She operates a manual transmission. I thought she was talking about driving a stick.
Yeah.
He
just asked that question in YouTube.
She can operate a manual transmission. She's even driven a 3 on the tree, for those of you who know what that is. So.
I have.
And come on, this is your chance to ask questions and for me to get some gas money. I'll call you. Follow the fucking rules. Are you checking PayPal?
I am. I'm still flipping through and trying to figure this out.
Goddamn redneck hillbillies. All right.
Well, I have a question for you.
Yes.
What was your first real crush? What do you consider a real crush? What's the definition of that?
Well, for myself and a lot of guys, your first, you kind of get a celebrity crush, a movie star or a singer crush when you're younger, maybe, 6th, 7th, 8th grade, somewhere in there. But your first crush is the Wendy Peppercorn. When you get your Wendy Peppercorn, that's your first.
You're untouchable.
Crush. Yeah,
the one that you guys can't go up and ask or talk to.
Well, or you finally get her and you're like, this is. You absolutely have never fallen in love that deeply before and you can't get out.
Oh.
And I had a girl like that.
Oh, really?
And I will say, probably up until I was in my mid-40s, her face would still pop in my head once a month.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Just all of a sudden it'd pop in there because it's such an impact when you're young.
I know who this girl is, I'm sure.
You do. And
I do.
It's an imprint in your mind, and you never quite shake it. You never quite get over it. You never quite. And so for guys, that when you're asking me what's a first real, that's your first real crush.
So you're talking about an actual real person, not like.
Yeah, no, yeah. When you talk about your first crush, like that was your junior high sweetheart, your high school sweetheart, whatever. Your first one where you're like, I can't breathe. And then, it kills you when you guys break up, whether you break up or she breaks up. But if there's, and almost every guy has that one girl that from your past that just pops in your head, then it goes away and you don't think about it. You don't call her.
Yeah, even Tori Randolph is in What's Her Name, General?
Not a fucking chance of because she knows her, and I'm not saying it.
I know. Tori, I can tell you.
I don't want the name. I don't want her to guess because she knows. I don't want the name out there. So Tori, don't even say it.
And no, he didn't marry her.
No, I did not. But I'm just saying that if you're asking what's a first crush, that's a first crush. In my opinion.
All right.
Yeah, we all can't be like the Sun Valley Fox and have 13 serious crushes. You can't have 13 faces that pop through your head. You can't do that. Most guys are lucky to get one. But then again, that's his nickname, the Sun Valley Fox.
That's right. Chad Hoffman on Facebook. Wow, General, slurring your words on Hawaiian water, you lightweight. That was the comment that came across.
Refrigerated Hawaiian water.
Here's a weird, interesting question.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Did you ever end up where you dreamed? Like a deja vu moment?
Did I ever end up where I dreamed? Or is this a fan question? Because I think maybe they're asking, did I end up where I dreamed I'd end up?
It's just it's a fan question.
I'm going to say it's that one. I don't know what the other one.
Did you grow up to, I don't know, maybe are you dreaming?
I think the question is, did you end up where you dreamed? Did you finally were these your dreams? No, not exactly.
Gotcha.
I wasn't trying to end up. I wasn't trying to retire and end up in rural California with 8 kids and a smoking hot, wonderful wife.
Aw, thanks.
There you go.
So I'm better than a 10 at Walmart. Just saying.
Yeah. So I don't, to be honest with you, anybody who knew me growing up, I didn't think I'd live past 25. So I really, until I was almost 30, I didn't have any long-term dreams because I didn't think I was going to be around. So I didn't plan for the future. I didn't plan ahead. I didn't think things through. It just kind of was seeing if I could still get to next summer. Can I get to next summer and go have a blast?
Wow.
That was kind of it. So did I end up where I dreamed? Probably better off than what I deserve and definitely what I dreamed.
That's pretty cool.
If I had come to you, we've known each other since we were 5.
Yes.
If I'd have tapped you on the shoulder in 10th or 11th grade and said, you're going to be married to me and we're going to have 8 kids and we're going to live in Central California, what would you have said?
No fucking way. That's what would happen. No way.
You sure?
No. I would have never ever thought
and
that.
Yet here you
but I
are.
Thought of something that you told me about.
What's that?
When we first we were getting out of Oregon, and you were like, we're gonna jump into California, and I said okay, and you picked Bakersfield, and I was like, ugh.
No, yeah, because growing up, Bakersfield was just a mud puddle between the 5 and the 99.
But I want you to know you promised me something, and the promise is coming true.
What's that?
You told me that we would not be in Bakersfield forever. Do you remember that? You said this was a jumping off point. It's been a really long jumping off point, just so you know.
Yeah. So, Christina Dvorak, did you want me to give you a call? Because you could have done it through the PayPal thing. Christina Dvorak, I don't know if she wants a phone call, but just text the phone. Christina, I got your name. Your number's in here. Just text it. And if you want, I'll call you right now. We can talk. She's got such a sexy voice. I hope she says yes. She might.
Oh, I have a couple quick ones. Michael Dawson wants to know NFL or NBA?
For what?
Just that. NFL or NBA? NFL for me.
Yeah, I prefer the NFL, but
I can't handle all the flopping in NBA. I just can't.
Yeah, I
can't watch it anymore.
It's a distraction, but I picked the NFL, but not by much.
Not by much. And the other thing in the NBA I won't watch is because it's always 3-point shots. They just run down the court and they throw 3-pointers. It's not a team game anymore much.
I can't see. There's someone, the blind Onie on YouTube wants me to text him the PayPal link. He says he can't, and YouTube, he can't connect with it or something. Put it through the street. Trippy, put it through again.
I'm putting it out there right now.
Yeah, put it out there right now. Hey, blind Onie, as it goes by, it's
working.
Then click it, and you should get right to it.
Yeah, click it next to my name right there. Just click on that underlined version
and
right
Christina has not. God damn it, she has not. She won't let me talk to her.
Wow.
She's denying me. All right, Christina Dvorak dropped in $50. Turned my whole screen pink.
Uh-huh.
What style of house are you planning on building?
1 story.
4 walls, a roof, garage. Star Roberts goes, he's responding to Christina, a small 40-room, 20-bathroom cabin, I think.
Oh, my gosh. No way.
No. What we're planning on doing is...
a ranch-style house, pretty much.
Yeah, not even a large house, 2,200 square feet, maybe 2,500 at the most. We're shooting around 2,200. We just want a simple house, 4-bedroom, 2-bath. Got to have a room for me to work out of for now, a room for her to work out of, and then a guest bedroom. An open floor plan. If any of you have seen the Sun Valley Fox's open floor plan, I love his house. That area for the dining room, the step down living room, and the kitchen area.
Yeah.
If I could get really close to that for the open area, the common area,
right,
I would do that in a heartbeat. I'm
with you.
Do that 100%.
I smell what you're stepping in.
So it's just we have a big, huge house on a 1/2 acre city lot right now. A lot of grass. You could put 6 limousines in the driveway. You could put we have a big, huge pool, built-in bar and barbecue outside, TVs outside, pergola and patio and decking and spot. I mean, we got all the stuff. I'm done with that. I'm done. I don't want to do that anymore. I just want to sell all that stuff and I want to slow down and keep things simple. Yeah. I want to dial it back. In fact, I don't mind if we finally get done and people walk up to visit and go, this is it?
Yes.
This is what you were shooting for?
Nothing fancy.
No, it's not.
I don't want a pool anymore. Nope. I just want my garden. I want a little orchard. I want chickens.
Hold on. Christina says I can call her now.
Oh.
Gave me permission. I love talking to her.
Hobo Rob said, offer still stands for some donated house framing.
Got to write that down. Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
There she is. I didn't think you were going to let me call you. I was so upset. I'm like, oh, I got so close.
First of all, how are you?
Just putting the kid to bed.
How are you feeling?
Much better now.
She's been sick since Vegas.
I heard that she was sick, but I thought she was way over that. Not really?
No, she
It was like a flu bug and then a cold bug and then another flu bug and another cold bug.
Wow. It just kept knocking you down.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, it's been all over up here in Minnesota. Everybody's sick.
So, Christina, let's back up a little bit. Remember when you helped me donated some money for the new computer system? Look, I'm using it. Look at how beautiful and colors and everything it is.
I know.
And
it's running spectacular.
Yeah, I'm learning it. It's getting better each show. I'm getting a little more creative and comfortable, and it's all on that big, beefy, huge laptop that we can take with us. And now we can just drop and go. We don't have to worry about the Mac overheating.
Right.
all that
Exactly.
stuff it does.
Yeah,
So,
no more overheated fans.
no, we're doing good with that. So you asked about the house, and I started to answer that. We're just going to find a builder who they have plans, and they've got I have 17 houses of the size you're looking for, and we'll pick a floor plan we like, and then you're allowed to custom little things as you go. You can say, well, I want these cabinets, or I want this countertop, or you can upgrade things, and pay as you go. But that's all. It's not going to be, we're not in a neighborhood where it's a track house, but it's going to be a spec house. It's going to be something that's a fairly common.
Yeah.
I
want more money spent on the inside than the outside, to be honest. Just things that
want more of like a Rambler style, all one level.
Yes.
Yeah. Now the Sun Valley Fox has a step down living room, but I mean it's like a 6-inch step down. It really is, but it's nice to show the elevation and the difference. It's not like you're walking down a flight of stairs, but I like how that is, and it's still an open floor plan. That's what I'm shooting for, is one like his.
Okay.
So that's the idea. We're just trying to get there from here.
Well, and just keep that in mind. My grandpa always wanted to build a nice small retirement house, and by the time he got around to it, it turned into a mansion.
Yeah, I guarantee that's not going to happen.
No.
I did a lot of stuff for your queen here. Every time she wanted something, he's like, well, we need a big house for 8 kids. Boom. Well, we need a swimming pool. Okay. Can I have just to tell you the stupidness of this woman and myself fighting.
What?
Oh, yeah.
There's no
Now that all the kids are gone pretty much, you just need a nice place for you to.
Right.
Exactly.
But I'm still
get a hot tub.
I'm still telling the story.
Hot tub. She's talking the hot tub.
I got you, but I'm still telling the story. Okay. So we go to build this pool, and then she wants a big waterfall feature. So they're doing a waterfall.
Oh gosh.
Then she says she wants a water slide. I was like, okay. So I bought a $500 water slide, which is one of those ones that you see in all the movies from the 70s and 80s. Little fiberglass Toys R Us, 8 feet tall. It just kind of slides straight down.
And what did I tell you? I said 8 kids, that'll be destroyed in one summer.
What she did was it arrived.
Oh, yeah.
And the builders were putting the pool in, and they said, hey, here's your water slide. I said, okay, well, assemble it, put it together.
Take it back.
And put it right there. So I left, and they're like, okay, we got the water slide. I didn't even pay attention to it for 2 or 3 days. And then when I go out there, there's this massive water slide it curves around, and it's got real water coming down. Mine was just a slide.
Yes, it was.
Pour a bucket of water on it and slide down the fiberglass. She actually got one that they hooked up a line to it. And I said, what the fuck? They said, hey, this is what your wife wanted. I said, tear it out. They go, we can't. We already cemented it in place. Oh, I was hot.
Yep.
Because it went from a $500 water slide to a $3,000 water slide.
But how many years later, and it's still there?
I know. And all the kids loved it. And it was,
yes.
You were right on that one. But it was
it was very worth it.
It was just tough. The whole thing was just tough to to go over.
It's been there for 15 years plus, I think,
well,
at the moment.
Everything she's asked for when I've tried to replace something, I've tried to do what I could afford. If she wanted a better dishwasher when the one finally broke and I couldn't repair it anymore, we did that. Same with a washer and dryer, same with an oven, same with a stovetop. She's got a real nice KitchenAid stovetop, but I couldn't do it all at once, and I did try slowly over the years. That's all we're going to do is take some of those things we've learned when we build this house and just do some of the little things inside.
Christina, you know what I really want is a wraparound porch.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's on my...
That would be gorgeous.
That's my list. I want to see the sun rise in the morning with a cup of coffee and watch it set on the back end of the property. That's what I'd like to do.
That would be so nice.
Well, I'm trying for it, but we have to pick the house, and you got to make sure it's facing the right direction, and we got a ways to go for that. But the idea is just
and then you need a swing on each side so you can be in a swing while you watch the sunrise and watch it
with
set.
a book and a drink. Sounds great.
My fat ass would break whatever swing I was sitting in.
She was saying it for me, not you.
There's no chain that would hold me.
Not you.
Oh, well, not Christina Dvorak can build one out of metal for you. So.
There we go. That's what you need to do. Build me a cast iron one. So
there you go.
All right, dear. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it does.
Well, thank you very much for the donation, and thank you for calling in.
You guys, I love you both, and I will keep on listening.
We love you too, dear.
Christina.
Thank
Have
you,
a
Christina.
good night.
We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.
All right. Blind Onie, 4419 is his number. He donated $15 on PayPal.
Okay, and I got his in here. We can call Blind Onie. His first name is Chris. He didn't give me permission to say his last name, so I shan't. But Blind Onie or Chris, calling him right now.
I wonder he called himself that.
Well, Onie's a Halo or is a Xbox game. Onie.
Oh, really?
Hey, Chris, it's Gen X Talks. Where are you calling from? Or where are we calling to you from?
Alabama.
You're where?
Alabama.
Greenbow, Alabama.
What's happening in Alabama right now?
Why do you always talk slow when you talk about Kentucky or It's not very nice.
Wow.
So first question she has, Gen X Mom had for you is, why is your screen name O-N-I? Is it Onie or Onie?
Onie.
And why'd you name it that?
Like Japanese for demon. I had a YouTube channel about the blind demon because I'm blind.
Oh.
I love playing video games. Yeah, I had commented a couple weeks ago on one of y'all's videos with my roommate, and it was funny because it was on a picture, and she was trying to describe to me Mortal Kombat.
I was going to say, how do you play a video game blind?
Well, now PlayStation 5 has so much different accessibility features. I actually teach my students who are blind how to play them.
Really?
Wow.
They have like 3D surround sound headphones. I play Mortal Kombat 1, Last of Us, a bunch of stuff.
Wow.
That's impressive.
I wonder if Elon Musk will ever get a link that blind people can actually see. If it can neuralink into the brain and become a visual receptor.
Okay, before like all the craziness I did think about because my left eye is like completely gone, I was like, man, I would let him put a microchip there.
Yeah.
Why not?
And he's
Give it a
really
try.
smart about it. What if it worked? That'd be great if it would work. Who cares about all the other stuff? If you love what he's doing, if you hate what he's doing, if he fixes your eye, who gives a shit?
Oh, I know. That's incredible.
I mean, if I could, pop up with YouTube right in my freaking eye, that'd be dope.
Well, Elon watches.
Sure.
Elon watches the show, so let me just do it real quick. Hey, Elon, I got a guy here for you. He's totally open to it. If you want to do something, give me a call. You got my number, Elon. We'll set you up. The guy, he'll sign all the waivers. He'll be your little outbreak monkey. He'll give you a shot at it. So there you go. Maybe he'll call now. And just so you know, Chris, because you're blind, let me help you out. You can hear my voice, obviously, which I'm assuming is very pleasing and wonderful. But the part you don't know because you're blind is I'm also very handsome.
Oh, my goodness.
That's important to know. I want you to feel comfortable that you've called in a good show. So now we get that out of the way. All right. What do you want to talk about? What's your question there, buddy?
So my question was your best joke.
Your best joke. Oh, my goodness. His best joke? Oh, brother.
It has to be Iceman's Irish joke.
That we could be here all night.
Because that's the one that Iceman or Shut the Fuck Up Donnie or myself will, and now Low Torque tells it when we're drinking around the fire pit and we get
go
hammered.
On forever.
All right, so do you want to hear my Irishman joke?
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go.
Oh, gosh. I'll just leave right now.
You come back and I go bake a cake and come back. All right, so back in old school in Ireland, there's still people who are old. They're old men around who have built the town. There's still some.
Hold on a second. You take me off screen while you say this.
For God's sake.
I don't have to be here.
My God, you're just such a fucking baby. All right, so here we go. So this old guy, he's got to be in his 90s by now, and he sits in the bar quietly in the corner, and all the locals, they see him every now and then, and they watch him walk down the street. They know who he is, and he's been a mason. He's been a brickworker and worked with blocks and stones his whole life. And this isn't a huge metropolis; it's still a relatively small town. Everybody knows everybody. And one time he gets into a discussion in a bar one time with a bunch of kids. And I say kids because anybody younger than me is a kid. Anybody older than me is an old man. So they were in their 40s. And they're drinking and giving him shit. And he's like, and he looks at him. He says, you just talk about me behind my back all the time like you don't know me. Like I'm nobody. I'm part of this town. You don't think I can hear you? You should give me some respect. And of course, they're all like, what the fuck are you talking about, old man? And he says, no, yeah. And you seen Seamus walking around the town your whole lives since you're a wee pup. You never say anything nice. That school over there, the school where your children go to school, I built that brick by brick with my own hands. When I walk down the street, do you give me the respect? Do you say, look there goes Seamus, the school builder. No, you don't. The churches that you worship in on Sundays, I built it. I built every pew. I built the steeple. And when you see me pass by, do you go, hi, Seamus, there he is. The church builder, the man who built the church. No respect, you don't. The police station, the fire station, the roads you drive on. The very road you drive on. Do you thank me? Do you say, hey, there goes Seamus, a city builder. The roads and bridges built by Seamus since he was a lad. No, you don't. Every place you go, the very bar we're in right now, I built it. Do you say, there goes Seamus, the bar builder? No. But you fuck one goat. You fuck one goat.
He's laughing hysterically.
That's probably my favorite one. Now, Iceman will tell you this fucking joke, and it starts in the United States with some guy who's going on vacation.
Oh, yeah, it'll go on for hours.
And he takes a plane. You're 35 minutes into this joke, and the guy has just landed in Ireland. And you got to go. I'm like, oh my fucking Christ, speed it up, dude. If you go to the YouTube channel, there's my version of it. And then Gen X Mom, you actually secretly recorded Iceman one night when Shut the Fuck Up Donnie was there. I think Shut the Fuck Up Donnie told you he's going to tell the joke.
Yeah.
And you got your camera out. And so there's an Iceman version of that joke, which is 16 hours long. But they're on the kid's website, on his YouTube page. You just got to go look it up in the playlist.
I have actually stolen the magical immortal talking dog.
From Low Torque, you stole Low Torque's.
Yes. I with my students, I love to give them a dad joke every morning to try to get everybody's energy up. And I totally stole that joke and use it quite often now.
Low Torque has a ton of those.
He's got a lot of dad jokes.
He's the king of dad
jokes.
And he's memorized them all. He didn't have to look them up. He just starts talking and he'll tell you one. Yeah.
No. That's how I am.
That's
you know what you call where you keep all your dad jokes?
What's that?
The database.
Oh, gosh. Wow.
I'll let someone else take y'all's time now.
All right, Chris. Thanks for calling in, buddy. We appreciate you.
That's
Bye-bye.
great.
All right.
That's great.
Oh my God, that was funny. Yeah.
That was awesome.
All the way from Alabama. Now you guys seen how this works? You can call in. You've got to give me some gas money to get to Nevada. I'm whoring myself out for gas money.
Yourself out.
I'm not doing this in any other show.
I'm going to Nevada whether you're going or not.
Well, you can you can whore yourself out in a different way and get money. I don't have that option.
That's too bad.
So we're not doing this in every other show. In fact, there was a time when people say, "Oh, you only read comments when they pay." It's like, fuck you. I've read every comment for 4 years. Fuck off. We're now turning a corner where it's like, look, if you want to call in, we'll talk about stuff. Just give a couple bucks and put some gas in the truck so we can get going.
Whatever we're talking about.
Yeah,
okay, Jeremy Underhill for $2 on YouTube. Will there be a relaxation space in the new house? Would that be the bathroom?
I don't know what that means. As long as I've got
a meditation room.
I've got a very special desk that I've been carting around with me for 25 years.
Oh my God. It's like the Resolute.
Yeah, it's like the Resolute desk, but it's an L shape. And I've got a glass floor mat.
Yes, you do.
So it doesn't, because the other ones tear up their shit. You got a glass one. And I have a favorite chair that I can sit upright or lay back in and watch TV. Oh my God. That's my safe space. That's my area. So if I can get my chair up there, I'm good to go.
Oh.
I'm fine. I'll work around everything.
It's trying to get it. It's on the second floor right now. So
the desk. Yeah.
The desk.
Not the chair. The chair is going to be easy.
The desk.
The desk is going to take 6 strong young men to carry that down. That's going to be a tough one, but we can do it. And it's wore out. The desk has got dings and scratches and stains there, and I wouldn't change it for a fucking thing.
And the handles have fallen off.
I don't care. It's my fucking desk, and I like it. People would say, well, it's all beat up. Put that in your garage.
Either you're going to empty it to move it, or I'm going to empty it.
It's still going to weigh 1,000 pounds.
No. You're not getting what I'm saying. Either I'm going to empty it and throw half that shit away that's in there.
You're not doing that again. You're not allowed to.
Not happening. I'm not allowed to.
You're not allowed to throw my shit away. Just because we're married doesn't mean you can throw your shit away. You can't throw my shit away.
Wow.
Yeah, that's in the contract. That's in the marriage contract. You signed it when we got married.
Oh.
Say, don't touch his shit.
All right. Spot and Stock You. $19.99 on YouTube. Gas money for the hoe. You hoe.
He's talking about you.
He's talking about you.
I am not a hoe.
You are. You said you were hoeing yourself out. Whoring yourself out.
I did say that, didn't I?
That's you.
God damn it.
You are the whore of the evening.
You know what? I don't care. I'll take the $20. I'm telling you that you did. Now, does he want a phone call? I didn't see the message here. I'll talk for $20. I'll call. I'll talk. No, there's no messages.
I don't know.
Here. No
Spot
message.
and Stock, you want a phone call?
Yeah, Spot and Stock's in here. Like, if he texts me, his name comes up. We've put his name in the phone.
Text the phone. He said no.
Text the goddamn phone.
He said on YouTube no.
All right.
He does not want to talk to us. How sad.
Just want to talk. I do not want to talk to that man. Thank you very much. So
Graham Gordon says, Mom X, is the general going to buy you a truck for Nevada? I already have a truck.
That's my truck.
Whose name is it in?
Everything's in your name. You haven't had a job our whole marriage other than like 2 years. Everything
Raising
I've done.
9 children is a job.
8 children.
9 children is a job.
And
I can't get the last one to leave.
That's me. You count me as your 9th kid. I'm not leaving. If I'm leaving, going with you.
I've done something wrong.
I've put everything in your name. You act surprised by that. Just don't throw it back in my face because I give you everything. Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. All the vehicles and houses have been in her name. All the industrial stuff has been in, business stuff has been in mine.
Star Roberts wants to know, is the 20-foot bronze statue of the Queen being cast yet for the new property?
No.
Wow.
Just no. I'm gonna bury it up to its neck. She's gonna have a 20-foot bronze statue, but it's gonna look about like it did at the end of Planet of the Apes. It's just gonna have the head and the
That's really rude.
And the torch hanging out. That's what it's going to look like. But if you want to dig it out, it's going to be an Easter Island thing, 20 feet down.
So rude. That is so rude. Shy gave $20 on YouTube. If you need the Gen X Talks crew to come help move or drive stuff, we will happily come help you. I already mailed snacks, but here's some gas money too, LOL.
Thank you.
That's so sweet.
Now, that kind of, no, don't act like that was like a gift from Shy.
It is a gift.
It's not.
You have no idea.
No, that kind of makes us even, her and I.
What?
No, she called the fucking show the other day when I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't taking calls, and she's like she's calling to call me out on Gumby. Of all things to interrupt the flow of the program, and she's calling the program going, pick up the fucking phone.
I'm starting to yawn. You're boring the hell out of me again.
Oh my God.
Charles Clark has been a member for 14 months tonight on YouTube. That's cheap, General. $20. Should charge more for services.
Well, I'm not very good at my services. I'm not good at being a hoe, so you get what you pay for. If you want to talk about that, the Gen X mom, your queen, she charges like Park Place. And Boardwalk. I'm more the purple ones just past Go, like Baltic and Mediterranean. My properties are $60 a piece.
Insurmountable Cali Cat give $50 since the General is showing a little leg for gas money tonight. Here you go, ho.
Now,
no phone call needed.
No, because she called me. Why? This isn't.
You named yourself the hoe.
But you don't just go, I'm giving money to call you a name. That's not exactly how that works. You can't say, well, if he's going to let us do this, here's $20, asshole. Right now, the Sun Valley Fox is going, I wouldn't pay money for that. Just call him a dick right to his face.
Shai just said, do not give him his special present from the snack box until he behaves. The audacity, she said.
Your audacity. You called me in the middle of a show, and then your partner in crime here made me answer. What the fuck was that about? We had to put a stop to that in the podcast today when Graham Gordon called him. No fucking way are we starting down this path.
Wow.
Having people just call in because they're going to throw their 2 cents into the conversation.
Wow.
I don't think so.
Hey, one of our moderators is giving up Cali Cat's phone number. Oh. You want it?
I do.
You want it?
Here, you want to call it?
Sure.
You can't say it because then everyone will have it.
Oh,
you could just dial it.
Okay, I'll do it.
I'm going to call Cali Cat.
So let's see. Let me just ask you a question.
All right, go ahead.
Kailash, are you going to put a touch screen in your shower so when you write your ideas down, they're all automatically saved to the cloud?
Can we do that? Is there a way to do that? Because it is really hard drawing with soap.
Don't say yes.
It's hard drawing my ideas in soap, and then she comes along before I can get back in there and take pictures of the shower doors with all my brilliant ideas. She fucking erases it all.
Unbelievable.
No, it's a good thing. I'm telling you. No, if that's a possibility, I'd do that. I need a big drawing board in the shower where I can draw.
No, you don't.
And get some pum, pum, pum. Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I think I do.
No, you really don't.
I'm just telling you.
No,
I think I do.
Nope. Okay, here you go.
Okay.
Here's your Cali Cat.
You calling?
No, I didn't push the call button. Oops.
What the fuck, man?
Hey, you know what? Just get it. Just pick it up.
Dropped it down between everything. I'm going to get bit by something.
Wow, rude.
All right. We're trying to call Cali Cat.
Insurmountable Cali Cat.
Insurmountable Cali Cat.
She's probably not going to answer.
Hello?
Oh, hey. She answered.
Excuse me. I'm the one calling.
Okay, sorry. I'll just sit back here.
Hey, Cali Cat.
Hello, General.
How are you, sweetheart?
I'm doing better. How about you?
Well, if you can tell, I'm turning on the voice for you, getting in real close and going real low. I want to say thank you for that $50. That was awfully nice of you. You didn't have to do that. But hey, you're a special kind of girl. I really appreciate you.
You're more than welcome, General.
So
Thank
if you ever...
for doing everything that you do.
That's no problem. I'd do it for you for free. So if you ever need me for something, 2 a.m, you can't sleep, just need a shoulder to cry on, you look over at your husband, Disney kid, and go, what the fuck have I done? You feel free to call me. I'll take that phone under the covers next to the pillow. I'll whisper in your ear and we can have a conversation. And I promise, when it's over, you're going to feel really good.
Woohoo! Thank you very much.
You're more than welcome. Now, was that worth the $50?
Wow.
Absolutely.
Wow. Now you know why I married him.
All the hair, they got all the harem girls going.
There's a couple girls going, ooh, good Lord, I didn't know he could do that
$50?
Good Lord, you hear him talking like that? And there's a guys going, turn that shit off. I don't want to hear that. There's other guys with their TV remotes going with the volume down so you can't hear.
Tell me when it's over. Oh my God.
When is the next Vegas trip?
That's right. We could turn the area for the bowling lights, turn it down real low, and I can sit real close to you on one of those couches. I'll just whisper it in your ear if it'll help. Not everybody. Not everybody needs to hear what we're saying.
Get out of the room.
Push him out. Just tell him to leave. Get the fuck out of here. Talking to your wife.
That's funny.
All right, dear. Thank you for the donation. I am trying to collect some gas money to get the fuck out of here. And I hope that I repaid you nicely. It was a pleasant surprise for me to be able to call. And I thank you for picking up.
Thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate it.
All right, darling. We'll talk to you soon.
Yes,
bye,
sir.
Cali Cat.
Bye-bye. The problem was it wasn't just for her. Everybody heard it. So
of course they did.
There's other chicks that got that for free.
That's true. Chef John's wife said, if I send in $50, would you talk to Chef John like that? I don't know how that would go over.
No, I will not talk to Chef. I wouldn't even know how to. No.
Oh, that is so funny. Why? All the other men were listening.
I wasn't talking to them. If they want to hear, that's one thing.
Oh my goodness.
But I'm not talking to another grown-ass man in any form like that at all. What the fuck would I say?
Oh, Disney Kid just wrote, our moderator just got roasted for my effort, LOL. Dr. Shadowlight, if the Banana Sauce Union donates $20, will you endorse banana sauce?
If the Banana Sauce Union donates $50, I will take the banana sauce jar from over there and I will do a commercial for banana sauce right now.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I will do a banana sauce on the fly. I'll make up a commercial and do it right now on the fly.
Oh, well, we'll see if that's going to happen. I don't know.
So how would I talk to Chef John? What do you say? Hey, man, how about them Dodgers? What a great plate.
How do you cook your meat?
No. I would not.
How would you prepare it?
Do you tenderize it?
Flip me over with the spatula.
I'm not saying that.
That'd be hilarious.
I am not dead. You can donate $50 to you and you can talk that way. I'm not doing that to John.
Oh my God.
Not a fucking chance in hell. No way.
Dorathy wants to know, can we see the mods rotate between all the platforms? They do it all by themselves.
Yeah, who said that?
Dorathy.
Where was Dorathy on?
YouTube, I believe.
It's kind of hard to do that, and only because YouTube is kind of our home. I mean, we address anybody. You're going to talk on TikTok, we're there. You on Facebook, we're there. We put all the stuff up on every platform every day. Nobody gets left behind. But YouTube is a little bit more of our home for the bottom of the glass nation. Not that it couldn't change. Facebook may be one day, but YouTube has kind of been our home. So when you're a moderator, your seniority lets you pick where you go. Trippy Pineapple, by far and away, has seniority, and he has chosen to be the moderator in YouTube. When you're in YouTube, that's kind of a status symbol for the moderators. And then Facebook and Rumble and TikTok and now X. We're coming along with X. Tomorrow, we're going to do a world show at 10 o'clock, and that's a fast-growing show on X. We don't have many people watching on regular shows like this, but the world show, when you talk politics, you talk things going on in the world, the numbers jump incredibly. So whoever's moderating, Disney Kid's moderating X, when he can, I know he works, that's going to become a big, like a status symbol too, because he'll be moderating one of the more busier channels. So they can rotate, but they're kind of supposed to stay where they are by their seniority level. I guess is the best way to put it.
And they fill in if somebody has the night off.
Yeah, they've all rotated through out of necessity, but everyone has a spot they stick to.
Yeah, speaking of moderators, our moderator appreciation night is coming Saturday, March 8th. I believe that's next Saturday, a week from this Saturday. So that is your time. During the week, we'll be shooting off some emails for you to take time out of your day to write them an email, say hi, tell them what you like about them, whatever. But Saturday night is when we will present our moderators to you, and they'll all be present. So
I've got some fun things, like I'm going to show some pictures of the moderators when they were kids.
Yes.
I'm going to ask some personal questions and let the audience guess, whose favorite color, favorite food, first car, where they went to high school.
Yeah,
stuff
we're going to have some fun with our moderators.
Except we've only had one moderator fill out the questionnaire and turn it in. One.
Yeah, and who was that? Our number one
Trippy
mod. That's
Pineapple.
why he's the
That's why
seniority.
he's number one. So we go. It's going to end up being the Trippy Pineapple Moderator Appreciation Night because he's the only one who's got his stuff turned
Danny
in.
H was no call in for moderator appreciation night. We might have our mods call where you hear their voice and you'll get to hear their responses. So.
We could put a picture up on the screen of the mod and then have them call in. We could do that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really fun.
But if you guys want to know what they look like, on our website, genxtalks.com, scroll all the way to the bottom, the very bottom, the footer. There's one thing down there called staff, and it has their pictures and it has what their jobs are, has their emails. And so you can go see what each one looks like right now.
The president of the Banana Sauce Union has made the donation. Give us the commercial we want.
Did he really do it?
Yes, please make a personal recording so we can celebrate your endorsement.
So wait, does he want me to do, he wants me to do a real commercial?
Yeah.
Well, does he want me to do one live right now or does he want production quality?
Live right now.
Okay.
Trippy will probably clip it.
Yeah,
I'm
but
sure
it's
Trippy
not,
can
I don't
clip
have
it.
any.
I gotta go get it.
I don't have any background music. I don't have a picture. If you wanted a real commercial, I can't do that, but I can make one up right now. Here we go. Can't believe I'm doing this. This goes against every fiber of my being. Banana sauce, fucking banana sauce union, banana sauce. Remember the fuck banana sauce and all the big shit is. All right. So let's do an off the cuff and let's see how we do. Unrehearsed commercial for banana sauce. And just so you're clear, it's really banana sauce. We're not making that up. This is what this is. Have you thought about the perfect condiment in your life? Say no to ketchup, no to mustard, and don't even entertain the idea of mayonnaise. What you're looking for is banana sauce. Fresh, wholesome, squeezed right from the tree into the bottle, all natural from Jufran. Jufran makes the best banana sauce in the world. Don't settle for an imitation. You got to go with the original. You know, it's always best. It always has been and always will be. This one right here, let me read you some of the fine ingredients inside of this banana sauce. Ready? Banana sauce. That's it. No additives, no sugars, no HMO stuff in there. It is just a 100 Jufran banana sauce, and it's written in Israeli. I think that's important to notice right there. The ingredients are written in Hebrew. Can you see that? Yeah, look at that. Written in Hebrew, product of the Philippines, because those go hand in hand. There's a lot of Hebrew people in the Philippines making banana sauce. You got to have the right people squeezing the bananas into the sauce and making it appear in the jar. It's a tough gig, but where would the world be without banana sauce? Wars have been started over banana sauce, but they've also been healed. Treaties have been signed by clinking glasses of ale and sharing some banana sauce over a hearty meal. Don't ever forget that. No home should be without it. That includes yours. Get yours online today wherever great products are sold. How did I do?
Wow, I'm impressed. Now they want you to try it.
No, no fucking way.
They want you to try
Not
it.
a goddamn chance in hell I'm not doing that.
How much is that going to cost?
There's no price. I'm not
Come
fucking doing it. No,
on.
I'm not doing it.
Everything has a price.
Well, that's true.
Wow.
There's no way. I can't even tell you how hard it was to just say those words.
You did great. Oh my goodness.
All right.
So Christina Dvorak, $100.
Oh, no.
Is Briggs going with you to Nevada? No phone call needed.
Well, Christina, obviously you missed this morning's podcast on kgxtradio.com. We gave a short, concise summary on both Briggs and Jade. Same circumstances about wrapping up their lives and going on to the next thing. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but you need to listen to the podcast and you need to catch that part. It's about 6 or 7 minutes long, but it will, for those of you following along with the adventures of Jade and Briggs, brother and sister in the Bakersfield area, right? One of them, one summary, you're going to go, oh, good, that's good, that's good. And the other one, you're going to go, what the fuck did you just say? Wait, let me rewind that. What? It's not what you think.
She said she's going to watch it.
It's not what you think. Yeah, the audio drops tonight at midnight, 12:02 a.m. Friday morning.
Fun doing it today.
It was a great one today. And then the video version is it's going up, and that drops Sunday. So if you want to watch you can listen to it on Spotify and Apple and Podbean and all those other ones tomorrow morning when you wake up. Or you can wait for the video version to come up, and that'll be on Sunday morning. They'll give you something to do Sunday when you're supposed to be paying attention to church. You can be listening to the podcast.
Right. On TikTok, we're gifted a rose and a fun little heart from Hockey Girl and Joey. Thank you so much, TikTok, for jumping in and
thank you very much
giving us a little gift there. Star Roberts on YouTube gifted 5 memberships tonight. Awesome.
I like how you're including the names on TikTok now. Don't not include those. I like it when you say who gives the gifts on TikTok by name.
Oh, you're welcome.
It's very good. Good job.
Welcome.
Well done.
Thank you.
Here, I'm gonna do something for you I don't normally do. Ready?
Good.
Good job.
Whoa.
Good job. Yeah. Little Hancock going on there for you, Justin Bateman. He said, good job.
You okay?
I am. It hurt, but I got there.
Okay.
That's important. All right.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Way to go.
All right. What else you got?
Danny H wants to know, is a porch swing at the new house? Is there? I don't know. I don't.
Wait, at the house?
The new house. No, the new.
There really isn't much of a porch front or back.
No. The new, like
we're going to build it in
the
Dayton?
build house, yeah.
I honestly don't know that we would if we did, it would be functional, but probably more for decoration because my wife and I prefer rocking chairs. We just do. We can aim them whichever way we want. We can scoot closer, further away. We can put a whiskey barrel for a thing between us. That's just something we prefer. But yeah, there'd probably be one if she gets her wraparound porch. Yes, that probably would be.
Yes. Chef John's wife wants to know, does the General and Mama X have a celebrity hall pass? I used to, but not anymore.
No, yours were like George Clooney, and then Pierce Bronson was on your list. You had a few, and I don't know. For me, Laura Branigan, but she passed away.
Yeah.
But that was just my favorite. Linda Carter, when she was, Wonder Woman younger. I mean, she's probably 80 right now. Probably skipped that hall pass at 80. And she'd probably still tie me up with a lasso, even at 80. I don't know that I have a celebrity crush anymore for a hall pass. I don't know that I do.
You're my crush, babe.
Oh, am I your celebrity crush?
Yes, you are. You're Gen X Talks. You're famous.
Right. Yeah, barely. Yeah. So I don't even have a personal hall pass like someone I know even anymore. I used to because you had a lot of hot friends, but not anymore.
Wow.
So that's the best way to answer that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we are complete right now. That was fun.
So you see how the neighborhood show is going to go. This is kind of the format. If you have something you want to talk about, you can call in.
Or if there's something happening in your area that you just want to talk about,
right?
Whatever.
And I'm kind of going to incorporate that into tomorrow's World Show. I don't know whether we do the PayPal thing or nothing, but it'd be kind of nice to be able to, if someone's in there and they say, hey, I'm in Germany and this is what's going on. It sure would be nice to have a way to talk to them.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fees would be on that. I know Briggs has said there's a way to call through Discord where it's free, but I haven't got that set up yet. But it sure be nice to talk to people about what's going on around the world, not have to listen to the news.
Right.
I'd rather talk to some guy looking out his front door with a cup of coffee in his hand and going, this is what's really going on. I would prefer that.
Yeah,
if I had my choice.
Absolutely. Well, it was a fun night.
Yeah, it was good. I had a good time with this. Where are we at? Oh, we made it a little bit over an hour. I was a minute or two late, but we covered it, so that worked out good.
Yep. Let me check PayPal. Make sure that we didn't miss anybody.
Make sure you didn't miss anybody.
We did not.
All right. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in.
I hope you guys had fun like us.
Yeah. Thanks for the gas money. All except for the whole Dr. Shadowlight banana sauce thing. I mean, that was a blotch. It was a dark.
He's gonna have nightmares tonight. Just
dark
so you know,
spot in the whole program. But if you don't have down times, in your show, then you don't know the good ones look so good. I think that's true in life as well.
There you go.
All right. So thank you guys for tuning in. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
We're not sure where you're listening in from around the planet, AM, FM, Sirius XM, or perhaps you tuned in on the Armed Service Radio Network. Remember 2 things in life. Number 1, wherever you go, well, there you are. And number 2, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. I'm out, baby.
Bye-bye.